There we go. That works a bit better. Helps if you actually mention what you're going to say. There you go. I might change that slightly as well. Some other time. Hello and welcome, everybody. Actually, what we could do is put that. No, meet that. Put that down there. Where's this gone? Oh, there it is. I'm trying to fill the screen up so that you guys can see stuff. How's that look? A bit smaller. That's not much better actually. It'll do for now, I hope. And I've also just realised I'm going to have to go through and redo all my titles again. But yeah, hello and welcome to another stream for Noir Shooters. This is a little bit of a test. I'm running this in a dual output mode. So, if you're watching this to the shorts feed, please do let me know how this looks. I might... what was I going to do? I was doing stuff yesterday. I started early today as well. Maybe I want to try and do 2, and then tomorrow I'm going to do something with Kyla. So I want to do a stream in the morning for Rocket League, which I said want to do for ages. But I hopefully will have the time to do it now tonight, and I want to get that stuff done. I think what I'll do in future for god, don't jump down there. For vertical streams, how are you standing outside in the daylight? Yeah, I think for vertical streams, I'm gonna get more artwork done, and then we can hopefully, fingers crossed, have this looking a little bit better. Because to be fair, that's not terrible looking at my phone. Your phone may vary, but as long as this works as I hope it does, we should be okay. And I know people can look at this and say, this really sucks, but it looks good enough for me, and I'm happy with it at the moment. What was I going to do? I was going to finish the farm, so I need... don't need more fence posts, really, I don't think. Do I? Well, I'm going to go back and have a look at the farm first. And then fill it with animals, then do the tunnel bits. And then, the last thing we've got to do after that is actually... Once I've done it, I think today I should be able to get most of it done. So that includes getting animals in said farm. Once that's sorted, do the tunnel bits. I want to see, can I make a minecart? Not from here, but let's have a look. We could, but I need to actually do some more mining first. So far, this is Minecraft. This has been more kind of interior and architectural design craft. And Raymond did want me to go and get a cat, so we need to go do an exploration to find a cat. Where do we actually get to? Oh, Language, David. Kids could be watching. This doesn't really need to be that high, but this doesn't really need a roof on it either. I could put a roof on it, because at least then I can get to it from it. I think we won't bother with a... well... You know what? I've had an idea. Why make for a sugarcane thing? Why bother making it a... I can use the gate still. Actually, no, we can use it still. Make it a greenhouse. You know, it doesn't need to be a fence, it can be a greenhouse. What could possibly go wrong? Quickly put the heat back up. Oh, heat. Fan back up to level 2 because I'm starting to sweat. It's very warm in the UK at the moment. Alright, got everything. Let's go get this car. Oh, he's floating away. Let's go get some glass panes. See if this will work. The boy's just a bit spammy today, Kappa. Tad. Did it put out 2 on my one for YouTube? Well, I might put out a bit more because I was doing something, trying to reorganise and sort out resolutions and such. And it's like, you have to do this on you have to do this on this kind of method. And then as I went to do that, it was like, oh, we're going live in 3, 2, 1. I was like, no, stop. No, just video on Twitch. Okay. Yeah, it's I kind of screwed up earlier. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Hang on. Right. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't quite Well, I say I haven't quite watched it. I haven't watched it yet, but I will get around to it. I do promise you that. 6, 1, 2. So, let's answer all the burning questions. I haven't seen it yet, Raymond, but cheers to let me know. Oh, my nose is killing me again. It's a very hot day. It's similar to YouTube channel I have seen. He is very good. The traditional lines on maps guy. So yeah, I have seen it. I will definitely get on to watch it. I wish they did glass panes that would sit horizontally, so you could do a proper roof, or like glass stairs or something. Would be quite nice. But wishes for horses. It's night time already. I literally did nothing today. I wonder if it's the same heat wave that's come to us is heading your way. Is it coming in from the west? It definitely looks as if it's heading westward. How much is it? How much is the over and under for stream crash? Is it 2? What do you mean the over and under? I had 2 yesterday, and they were very irritating. But I haven't had one today. Generally, for me, it's a kind of it's almost like how many will I say is acceptable before I say enough and I'll stop. That the bet for the total score. Oh, I think 2's good odds. So that could happen. But I hope not. Let's change it to crashes. Again, hopefully not that many. But I don't make any promises. But yeah, for me, if it goes to like 3 major issues, crashes and such, I usually, unless it's like I've had 2 and then I've had one like 3 hours later, that's it, I'm done. I'll stop because something's clearly wrong. I'm having issues, and I'm at the end of it. And I've just realised, I think I don't quite on the screen right. No. Why do you not fit the screen right? Fit to screen. Okay. Apparently yeah, that is big enough. Okay. I don't know what's going on then. But sorry if I keep sneezing. Yeah, I mean, or sneezing, sniffing. Here, wasn't it? So that's a lane there. Okay, so that's going to be a lane. This will be water. This will be the door. You know what? I know it's a waste of sand, but I got actual proper bits of glass for that, so let's use the proper bits of glass. They should look a little bit better. Yeah, if I ever multiple crashes, then I will deal with the situation, but yeah, there we go. So we got, let's get straight. I was working a fair bit in the garden today, so I think I might have disturbed the pollen. Alright. So, that's going to be grass, water, grass, water, grass. Grass, water, grass. Edge. That should be enough. Did you Google up how to get catch some Minecraft? I didn't, because I'm a noob, but I think I know where I have to go anyway. I gotta go looking for the damn thing. That's too far. I don't know if it is, or is it? Yes, that's too far as well. Right. Good thing grass grows on trees, as we know. My main thing, actually, I've given up with cactus. I don't need carpet for the time being. We're pretty good on carpet. My main thing now is finding... I could do this actually for wheat as well, couldn't I? I don't have to have the exclusion for there. But okay for the time being. Oh, let's go 4 high on this. Yeah, I'm going to go cat hunting once I've built everything. Yeah, another bit we lost. I don't know if we've got enough now. Should have enough. If we keep wasting it like that, we won't have enough. But yeah, I will go cat hunting, I assure you. Oh. Why? I keep doing that. Also, Raymond, I did mention to you I'm doing this in both the horizontal and vertical layout, right? So if you want to watch this in the shorts view, you can. I don't know how it... Well, I've seen how it looks, and it's not the most staggering thing I've ever done. At least it didn't hurt the character. Yeah. Just my pride. But heh, who needs that? This is going to look awful, just realised, but... Oh well, I started now. It's a waste of glass, and just carry on. Wasted another bit of glass, and I'm about run out. God damn it. Nothing of value is going to be lost here, just my pride. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7. Ow! What was that you said, Raymond, about not hurting the character? There we go. Where's the crafting table gone? Oh, it's not there, it's around here. I've not heard anything about that, Raymond. Not a thing at all. So I don't know. A lot of stuff in the UK today has been on the ongoing situation in Iran, a no man who did some rather nasty things to women here, and that was then basically just followed up by what's going on, what the response might be from the States. It grows. Oh, it can grow 4 high. Oh, what's one more level? Apart from a waste of resources. But yeah, I've not heard anything about that, Raymond. So, I cannot say. That should be enough to go around one more time. But yeah, I've not heard anything on that, Raymond, so I cannot, unfortunately, say anything. It's pretty much the same here in the United States, Iran, and the process of the government. Yeah. I'll be honest now, I don't expect that much to change. Because it's handy news to do, because if you've got like really bad news or something you've got to put out, for example, I know it sounds bizarre, but for someone at the racing at Ascot earlier, like the royal races at Ascot kind of thing, the real crachach of society. Crachach, by the way, is a Welsh saying for them at the top kind of thing. A lot of people were taken ill, both of their lot and of just regular goers to Ascot, because of the high weather or high temperature, and that was like 3rd page down on the news. Then again, a lot of people I think that go to Ascot, they wear these really outlandish costumes because it's a place to be seen kind of thing. It's expensive to go to and watch the horse racing. It's a well-known venue. People probably go there, more so to be seen than to actually watch the horse racing. Obviously, there are other people that will go there for the horse racing, but I think there are other people that go there, again, under the expectation they will be seen, and, it'll be big for them if they do get seen. And I think the problem is you go there in these silly outfits kind of thing. If you're a man, you must go there in a suit. If you're a lady, you're going often a very elaborate kind of style dress with some crazy headwear. And I'm almost certain that they've gone there and not had anything to drink for a very long time. And with the sun we had today, that's not good. But you get a lot of stuff like that where it just kind of gets buried. Now, I know it's not terrible news. Often there's a lot more worse news you'll find comes out that gets buried. But it was significant, at least to me, that it was hardly mentioned. Oops. Well, all of them will. With that statement you made there, Raymond, everyone will. Because they want you to, they want to, that everyone is going to end up with some kind of agenda. That's kind of unfortunately the way it ends up going, because people will want you to listen to what they want you to hear, and then not want you to listen to them, listen to what could have gone wrong for them. doing something, and my brain's just decided to go, you're on your own, mate. Yeah, I heard you, Jeff. What am I doing? Raymond, you're a clever fellow. What was I doing? Some are much more open about it than others. Yes, but I'll also add with that one, what do you mean by being opener than others? Because others will say, no, this is not. You know, that was a waste of bucket. We can't hurt anything with a bucket. It's not got anything in it. You'll have others that will say, yes, this is, an opinion show, and then you'll have other ones, or these are my opinions on the situation. Other ones will say, no, these are the facts of the situation. Ooh. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm very yes, and at the same time no, because I know that especially for some of the people who will watch those programs, there's a drown down there. Let's not go over there. For a person who watches those shows religiously, both sides will want to attack you for that argument, because they'll go, no, what we hear there is the truth. That's what's happening. Irrespective when you say, well, what about this or this or this? No, you don't get it. That's the truth of what's happening. What I'm telling you is happening is the truth, and everything else you hear is just variations of the truth or just outright lies. The problem is that's kind of the way it is, because they've made their mind up that what they want to hear as being said is the truth, and if they don't hear what they want to hear, then that's lies. I'm amazed, actually, running, the way I'm running this. I'm amazed that my CPU isn't actually higher, because it's technically running 3 streams at the moment. I'm quite impressed that it's not actually running like a dog kind of thing. My CPU isn't shouting at me to just turn it off and let it die. How much to pick up? Alright, that's enough. It's enough for now. Do you have channels like that in the United Kingdom? I know that there are going to be some juicy comments to be made out of this. Yes, there is. I'm sure if you asked any kind of political streamer or YouTuber or any kind of commentator out of the UK, whether they're left-leaning or right-leaning, which one is the more accurate one, you'll be able to get your answer like that on which one is which. I don't know if this will work, but I think hopefully it will. Actually, first things first, before we start doing all this thing, should we actually put a roof on it? Ah, damn. It's really going to eat into my rather high reserve of wood. You're definitely on the right track there, Raymond. That's all I'm going to say on it. Ow! Didn't mean to jump over. Anyway. Sorry, remember he had a small freeze. Not with the actual stream, just my brain. But yeah, I suppose. You're right, but there are probably more that I'd say. I've seen definite where you've had on both those channels where you'll have people that will be very critical of the other ones. You're definitely on the right track. I'd say that much, Raymond. Right, yes, that does work. Okay, that's good. I just realised I doxed myself there. Anyone on YouTube who is watching at this current moment now knows the secret behind the Will Shooters. I can never hide again. Not that I was hiding in the first place, but, you know. I just screwed that all up. Ow. Nope, not quite there. Nearly there. Yeah, Raymond, did that message come through on the actual, on your YouTube, your stream chat, or not? Did any messages come through? Let's do the roof now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, so no messages came through. Okay, cool. Wars physics needs some work in Minecraft. It's not accurate. In what way, Raymond? In what way, Raymond, is this game where the whole world is made of blocks? Is this game not accurate? Because in real life, war does not work like that. Again, what's wrong with this game? This block. What you tell me is inaccurate about this game with creatures made of peat that explode. In fact, you can punch blocks with your hand and they will break. The fact that there's spiders the size of small horses, it just stayed there and spread out. Yes, but as I was saying, carrying on with my discussion piece, what's your major problem? Being that, again, this game has, you know, I can hold lava in the bucket, which would melt the bucket, or at least be totally inadequate, unable for me to hold it. The fact that I can fall from a very high height, as long as I land in water, there's a certain thing deep, I won't be injured. In fact, I can be ambidextrous. The spiders, they do not get the size that they do in this game. I say spiders, but again, they've only got 6 legs. They've not actually got 8. So, are they spiders? Or are they more like crabs? They're just like pincer. Well, I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, aren't crabs' legs supposed to be where their pincers are formed? No, pincers where the legs are formed or something else. Right, if I'm very quick, I think I can get this all planted. And I don't have to do this again. And we don't have to come back to this bit of the farm for a few... You know, we can focus on doing something else. But I have to get this done first. If you can hear a dog barking, I apologise, it's ignored. Haversman spiders are that sized. Now I'm arachnophobic, Raymond. Am I going to have a heart attack if I Google it? Alright, we'll start with that. And hopefully, as the stream goes on, we'll be able to plant more. I need to put a roof on that as well. Haversman spiders? You're saying that those Haversman spiders are a third the size of a human? And like twice the width or length of a human. So, I don't know how much to believe you on that. I hope not. I'd die. There we go. Apologies for sneezing. There we go. That's better. Oh, apologies for the noise. Ow. Right. Apologies, I'm a bit quiet today. I'm catching up on the YouTube drama headlines. So while you're watching the news headlines, Raymond, I'm watching the YouTube drama headlines. Or at least listening to some of them. I think my one's a bit more brain rot in it than yours does, but hey ho. I like to see. I know it sounds like a weird thing. I like to see the depths that people will go to for a bit of internet clout. Because surely you're not doing yourself any favours. In the long run with what you're doing. How much does that give us? Excuse me. I do apologise. So if I put in 6, it gives me how many? 16. Right, well I know how I'm doing this then. Talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing this. I know there's an NBA going on at the moment, so if you like basketball, I'm sure you can find plenty to talk about there. If you don't like basketball, then I'm sorry. I don't know really what else to say. This one's got to be done then. This is the problem I think I've now hit with Minecraft, is I'm kind of at that kind of state where I was like, I've got not much else to talk about, because it's the same thing I've been not thinking about constantly for the last few days, but I've been thinking about it quite a lot, just what I'm going to get through and get done. Put those together using our handy dandy crafting table we have next to us. We have 2 left left over. I need to stop coughing. Yeah, we're going to have 2 left over. So my maths was correct. It can go there. Alright, let's see how far we can actually go. You need Benadryl. Probably. What I think I need is a honey tea. Some tea with some honey in it. When this is done properly, that's very nice, and it really makes you feel a lot better. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's going to make this a bit of an issue. How can they do this in real life, and yet I'm struggling in a video game to figure this out? Do you know, I think on that side I'm just going to make a balcony. Sod the idea of a tunnel. Well, we'll make a tunnel, but we'll probably make it underground and we'll actually mine our way over to it. We can have like a glass bit under the water as we're going through. Just got to find a sponge to do that first. Oh, none of that one. And I've gone... I should be able to do this maths in my head. If I know the number of blocks over there, so the blocks it takes me... This is going to take a long time, and I'm going to need a lot more sand. So I've got this on top as well. Uh-oh. If everyone could divert their attention to the top left of the screen, I really hope they can't see the man currently building a glass pathway above their heads. Yes, keep going that way. You just sod off in that direction. Go away. That excludes you. Oh my... Why? Frienderman? Oh, oh, oh. Please go away. Oh, even we over halfway there yet? Because I just was going to let myself down. That, or we have a ladder. Tell you what. I know I've done it, so tell you what, about 200 times already. Let's... Because I've just decided to call off. This was going to be another tunnel. It's no longer going to be another tunnel because that is pointless. And it's going to take me forever and a day to get over to. Just let's go 4 out. Do you know, for a force that seems to run around and it's supposed to be really, really threatening, they move like a bloody stone when they don't need to be in anywhere in a hurry, or when it's not in my way. Is that all I've got? No, that's 62 there. There you go, balcony. Lovely. We can sit there and look angry at the... Where did the other 4 go? Or 3 go? Oh. The aliens must have got them then. And it's now midnight, so it is now Friday. Well, at least in the UK. For those of you westward, it's not quite. So, what do we need to do? I think first things first, chop down the trees and plant new ones tomorrow. And improve from here onwards. So if I can do much jumping on this, we can probably make something too high, save us the effort of having to do an extra layer. This is going to take a long time. Right, bedtime. So, let's just get everything sorted out here first. So from up here, we're going to add a little drum on top. I don't think we're going to make it. If we need to add extra room on top, we will, but I don't think we need to at the moment. It is night time. Look, there's moons coming up. Oh, the sun hasn't touched the horizon yet. Technically, it's not night time. Now it's night time. Alright, let's go cut some trees. So if we cut down some trees, We've got all. There we go. So if we, oops, chop all this stuff down and replant it. Well, the stuff we can reach, others may not so much. Oh, come on. We'll get the farm finished, and then we'll connect it up. Then we'll go from... No, let's go more up. How tall is this tree? Right, that's all the wood out of this tree finally. Right, how much more was that? That was 25 from one tree. That's not bad. We'll cut the tree, we'll sort these trees out. Then we'll go and connect those things up so we can make it in safety. Then we can start putting animals in said farm. In the farm we're going to connect it up to the main house via the walkway. Then we can do an adventure. And then I think my last major plan, which I probably won't get done today anyway, so I'll tell you about it now, but don't expect it for a little while. I hope to get the a tunnel, so making a tunnel to connect other things, and I think I might do it by rail, which means I'm going to need a lot of iron, which current moment I don't have, so that's going to be a fun adventure in the future. Oh, that's nice to know that there's some new games out, or on sale. Thank you, Epic Games Store. I don't need to know right now. Thank you. Thank you. I thought for a second I was about to get through messages, so I was very excited, and all of a sudden it went Epic Games. I went, oh. Just telling me everything that's available for another week of gaming. Right. Right. This is where the problem comes in, because I'm trying to think of stuff to say. Right. Cut down some small trees, just need 10 more blocks, and then we'll go back to the house. I think most of today is just going to be gathering up wood and sand. But hopefully if I do the work now, I won't have to do the work later. So hopefully, that's a big fingers crossed, we won't be doing this forever. 59, I just want 5 more blocks in it. So this will have 4. I think it actually does have 4. Yep, 63. Oh, there we go. Let's carry on with our program. There we go. Yeah, Raymond, I'm going to send you a video if you're still around. I presume you're still here, but that's, as I say, about assumptions. 4 high, yeah, that'll be enough. That's humane, right? I get up there though. Well, easy way to do that would be, I've made myself. Ah. I see a flaw in my plan here. Oh dear. See, if you want to make it so you can have a walkthrough and a way to get in and out with relative ease, what you do is you build a building that's too wide, so you can have one bit where it narrows to a 1 block, and you can get through and out the other side easy. What I've done is build it with a single walkway, and I can't do that. There we go. Two. No. There we go. Do. let's... do this. No, I can't put them there, so... Right, I'm taking a gamble. There we go. Do you know what? I'll leave the scaffolding there. Uh-oh. Right. I'm going to continue working. Most people would go to sleep, and I usually would, but... Open the thing! Stay in here. There we go. How did you detect me from all the way over there? Maybe he didn't. He just decided I want to come over here and have a look. Thing to find from this will be that this is going to make a mob farm more than makes a legit farm. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. No! Just run! Oh well. Oh well. Not my stuff dying. I don't know why he stopped here then, but eh. He's still alive. Okay, I think he's still alive. His llamas are far past fucked, but... There we go. Excuse me. Oh, he is still alive somewhere down there. I fear he may not be alive much longer. Why he's standing around here, I'll not know. Unfortunately, I think it might be best just to let the man die and wait for the next time someone like him rolls through. Oh, come on! What I'm learning about this is that you're really not supposed to be working at night in this game. Please tell me that those bubbles aren't for me. Don't look this way. Yes, you keep going that direction. Leave me to work in peace. You're fine over there. There's got to be enough torture down there, surely. Getting home is going to be fun as well. Ow. Run! Okay. Just run. Swim. We're gonna make it. Gonna make it, ladies and gentlemen, and other breeds and kinds, whatever. We made it. Let's not do that again. That was unnecessary. There's a pig here now. That's nice. London Bridge is falling down, falling down. What do you mean? What have I broken now? Yes, I know, Jeff. Don't worry about it, Jeff. We're fine. I think we're going to need a few more torch. Hi, Jeff. What about what's happened, Raymond? Just do a test real quick. Just hold on. I wonder if that's causing an issue, because sometimes people are saying they're doing things and it's not popping up on the stream. Alright, are we carrying enough to make a couple of axes? Yes. Don't really need rotten flesh. Anything die over here? I saw something die over here. Oh, skeleton, lovely. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, for what we're doing so far, I think we don't need that much more in terms of wood to get done. Then it's going to be basically endless sand mining. And then we're gonna, I think, don't quote me on this, I think we should have enough time today, once we finish with this work, to go and get some farm animals into our farm, and if we're lucky, we might have a quick time for one more quick adventure. How long have we been going so far? An hour and 11 minutes. But we're a lot closer than we were, let's say, the last few days to being done by this point. Then again, I think I also added a lot more work for myself the last few times, so hopefully we can actually plan this and do this properly. I love this music. David needs more cowboys. What do you mean? What do you mean, Raymond? I am confused. If by cowboys you mean chatters, then yeah, it would be nice, because I've not got much to really talk about, and this is the thing. It always amazes me when you can get streamers that can do, you know, just talking about things, and they can just carry on, you know. There's not much happening, everything, and they can, for Minecraft. By cowboys, do you mean like legitimate cowboy like wranglers and people that can help me gather farmyard creatures? Because I would like to do Minecraft with other people that would be helpful, but I think at the same time they would be very much in the case of like, we want to do modded Minecraft, and then you got to find the correct mod packs and such, and it turns what is a short process of just setting up a server into a days-long process of, does this mob work? No. Farm rangers, yeah. What do you think the going rate in Minecraft will be for a farm ranger? 5 gold, 3 apples, leg of mutton? I think whatever the going rate is, I can't afford it. See, chickens are going to be the easy one for the farm. We just got to throw some eggs until we get at least 2 chickens, and then we'll be fine. I love this music. It's just so calm and relaxing. And I suppose, for lack of a better term, easy listening comes to mind. I know you're not kind of. It's just for soundtrack. I'll get up there. I promise you, I'll find a way. I'm gonna get that one bit of wood. Don't put it there, David. Put it there. There we go. Wasn't really worth it in the end, but yeah. Yeah, it's very easy listening and very calm. Kind of, you know. It's not, for example. I suppose it is something. It's like with Subnautica. Subnautica is very good music, but sometimes with Subnautica, the music can become, for my own personal taste, a bit much. Where it becomes too much kind of, not sort of in-game per se, but it can become a bit too active, and kind of, it doesn't so much pull you out of the experience, but it does kind of interrupt it, and it can cause, it's a bit jarring when you're just exploring an area and then suddenly the music will come in with a sting. And you're suddenly going, what's going on? Why is why do I hear boss music, yada 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 kind of thing? Then again, you can be digging in a mine in this game, and then all of a sudden the music will come in with a stinger, and you're going, am I about to be attacked by something? I've got a bucket on me. Bucket. Gonna need that bucket in a minute. Yeah, I think if I was making this into a video, a lot of this walking back and forth kind of bit would be the bit I'd skip. I think, how crazy is the UK Kingdom news? Define crazy. Because you can get some especially when you go to local news, we're starting to get more and more closer towards the Florida man discussions. So it depends on what you mean. I've got 1 egg with me, or 2 eggs. Sod it, let's have a try. Which one was the one for the chickens again? think this one was for chickens. Was this one for pigs? This one smaller? This one's the smaller one. You can get some pretty crazy news. Oh, that was a colossal failure. But anyway, as I was saying before this, it does amaze me that I think if I did try and make Minecraft streams into videos, I'd need to sit there for hours with content in mind. You know, with content in mind, and basically it would be, again, hours of me sitting here trying to find marginally funny things and marginally interesting things. It'd be great if I'm doing something and I just need filler kind of thing, because it's you know, your head bobs around and there's a lot that happens, but it's not enough, dare I say it, for me to go, yes, this would be good for content. Or good for video production. I'll get my brain right in a minute. But yeah, when it comes to UK news, it depends what kind of news you're talking about. There's a lot of plenty nice stories that restore your faith in humanity, and then just as quick as you get those, you then get stuff that makes you go, yep, they didn't want to they didn't want to work hard today. For example, whenever they go to stories from Twitter or something kind of thing, or stories from X, you then go, someone didn't want to do their job today and they just want to get something out there. And that's usually when you get the crazy stories. But yeah, we don't get, sometimes we don't get the fun crazy, we get the depressing and sad crazy. Very quick, I should be able to quickly make some stuff and then get back into the safety of the building. Anyone seeing bad spawns in. Quick. Quick. Nope. Hey, you know what? We'll go home and sleep and we'll come back and do this one again. I mean, how crazy is American news, or United States news, let's say, Raymond? Because there's crazy sad, crazy annoying, crazy hilarious, and then just depressing. So which one does your band fit into? Tell you what, I've got an idea. Oh no, that won't work. Oh god. Let's try this then. Hello, Hilo Azayat. Please tell me if I said the name right or not. Hello Izyat. Hello, is your YouTube? Hello, is your... Please tell me if I'm saying that right or wrong. I feel like I'm saying it wrong already. This is all going to have to be done by eye, and I think this is not going to work very well for going by eye. 3 more up, I think. Well, we'll know by this. So we are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hello, creeper. Yeah, hello. I'm just gonna say this now. Hello, Izyat. That may not be your name. I hope you're doing well. And if it's not your name, if you could tell me how to pronounce it, I'd be more than grateful. I know it's a funny trope. British people can't pronounce names, but I'm really struggling with that name there. At minimum, this will also give me a guide of how far I need to go. So we'll leave this here for now, and we'll work it back. This is going to be a long walkway. I don't think I've got anywhere like near enough gear to make it. Minimum, the farm roof is done, so I won't need to go wood collecting for a time being. Because once I've got all this stuff back in, it'll be right as rain. That's 1 block higher, I think. I haven't got enough wood. Going on about how I won't have to worry about getting wood anymore after this. I haven't got enough to even get over there to see if I'm at the right height. This is irritating. Could you space that out slightly for me into like how you would say it? Like, for example, the Welsh shooters would be, you know, the Welsh. If you want to play, just add. Oh, you mean on Minecraft? Just or add you on Minecraft? I think someone asked me that before. Thank you for the invitation. I'll note your name down. I don't do that. You should find that pretty quickly, usually. Where am I doing this? Hold on, my brain just small freeze. Right. Is that mean on Minecraft Realms for that to play? Because I know someone asked me this before about playing, and I'm on the Java edition. So when it says just add friends, it doesn't quite work because it's a different edition. They had Bedrock and I have Java, and so it doesn't want to add. Is it Bedrock or is it Windows version? I can't remember which version it is because I'm old. I remember the time where there was only one. No, there was this version, the Xbox 360 version, and the PS3 version. So this new, you got 16 billion different versions of the game to play and dungeons and all that stuff. And I think it's not something I'm used to. We got time? Yeah, we got time. Ow. Double ow. Thank you. Maybe we'll get an egg. We'll get a chicken from this one, hopefully. What was that? Game, you can't. I'll try to praise you for not being like Subnautica with the music that just comes in as a sudden sting that scares everyone, you know, that scares you after death. You can't go and do that. That genuinely sounded as if there was some kind of large creature swooping down to attack me. You can't do that. I thought for a second, the game there for a moment was just saying, don't worry, you're just about to be picked up and carried off into the Stop doing that! Why is the game all of a sudden trying to scare me? Who sat there and thought, whoever played that piano, I will find you. You do not need that huge thumping force of pressure on the deepest key on the piano. That's not. All that's doing is making me unnecessarily stressed. Stop it. It's like Subnautica when you just press the audio sting and you're literally sitting there going, am I about to die? Is some creature about to come and attack me? And I've beaten Subnautica multiple times, and even I sometimes jump when those things come, when those audio stings that begin. Oh, it's now sounding like it's warming up to becoming a major. It is. It literally is becoming now more involved in the song. Why does it have such a long lead time then? It starts off really ominous and distant, and now it's becoming just more relaxed and sedate. Why? You can add it in a little bit later and you'll be fine. Also, why did it go whoosh when it started off? Was this supposed to be like for the flight of the phantoms or something? Whatever they're called in the game. Oh. Right. You know what? That's good enough. I'm not going to bother with trying to get more wood. 63 is more than enough to do what we need to do. Let's just count our losses, go home before the scary music starts up again, trying to give me a heart attack. Or make me believe that some giant winged creature is about to come down and pick me up and take me off to its nest and feed me to its babies. I really shouldn't have watched Rodan before I came here. That's better. Just get in the house, we'll go to sleep because we don't need to dig over there. Plan for the next day is just gather up sand, much as we can gather. Well, actually, if we do connect it up, we can then see how far we've got to go. And then once we've done that, we can we'll go and gather up sand. Complete the walkway over. Take us some time. Like that, looks in line there. This is where the skeletal archer comes in and shoots me off the thing and plummet to my death. There we go. That, I don't think it's in line actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm counting. It'll count for me. Riveting content here. If anyone's having difficulty sleeping, I think I could help with that. Oh, we're also a few blocks under. We're 61 blocks. Well, we're 60. We're 59 blocks away and 2 up. Three up, technically. Alright, well, we're here now. Is that egg gone? There we go. It is actually growing, so that's working. Feeling lucky? Damn it. That's way. We'll walk through this, right? As the effect is growing. Let's just go from the end. We can walk through it. Oh man, it's killing me. Enough for... yeah. This'll work. Close enough. There you go. Okay, seeds. I was. What to put down now. Hmm. So there's a shipwreck over there, but generally shipwrecks are out of the water. Alright, well this island's going to look funny in a bit, because there's going to be no... It's just going to be a very flat island, I think, at this rate. Right. Dolphin? Dolphin! Well, this could take another hour easily of just gathering material to build this. So I can see why, for example, when Achievement Hunter made Achievement City, it took them 20 hours to build it. Oh, didn't realise I had extra. Bit of a Brucey bonus there. Right, we're going to need to start gathering more wood as well. Oh, coal. Where's my axe? There's my axe. Actually, that one. Two, three, four. that down there. Oh, here goes a bad idea. Gather wood, gather wood, gather the wood, get the wood, get the wood. Oh, what died over there then? Hi, spider. Oops. Charcoal. Right, I don't think I've got any more coal, so we're going to need more coal as well. Add that to the list of stuff to do. That's flint. Yeah, we need more coal. Suppose it can't hurt to make our way back to the mine once we've exhausted our... If there is anyone sitting, I know I shouldn't say if there's anyone sitting out there and all that carry on, because it breaks the flow of the stream. Sir, no one lists for you. No sir, no lists for you. What do you mean? What did I say? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong, Raymond? Alright. I'm stuck. Because you make lists and you never do them. I've got no argument with that one. The thing is I start doing something and then I think, yeah, well, you know, that's going to take forever, and I'm, you know, how far away am I actually from being done with that? To which I'll probably be, you know, not that far away from complete, and then me and my usual self, I'll completely forget to actually knuckle down and get the stuff done, so it's just done and out of the way, and instead I'll procrastinate on doing other things. Like, again, I still got to do the tunnels, I've got to get more coal, I've got to get the animals actually into the farm, and I was just looking for a cat, and I want to get all these other things done. So I've still got to sit here and fish at one point as well. So we're not far away from actually being within reach of our well, ending the wood bit, and hopefully I'm going to use some ladders. I've decided as well this is going to be open top because I do not want to do the job of getting all the wood required, or all the sand and all the coal that's going to be required to make... Uh-oh. Which way are they going? Are they heading in this direction? Hey, you bastard! Yes, I'm talking to you lot down there. Well, you never seen a man building a glass bridge in the sky before, have you? Get off me farm! Get off my crops! Hold on, Raymond. I just have to talk to them. Shove off the crops! Leave! You're ruining my crops! Am I carrying my hoe on me? Yes. Off. Hang on. If I go over here. I don't think they're loaded, so I have to load first. Can he get off the crops? Are they just... They're not loaded. I haven't got a bow and arrow. I've got arrows, but I've not got a bow. There we go, they're off the crops. He's just probably saying, oh, we've got him to move on. But you notice they're not loaded, so I did not fear them. That's the advantage of a crossbow over a gun. You can see when they've not put a bolt on, whereas you can't with a gun. I think I just saw someone load there. Nope, still not loaded. I'm going to build from over there. Really, I just noticed as well, if you notice, the reason why they're moving along and bobbing like that kind of thing, like without care in the world, there's a block between me and them. So ignore the fact that it's a block you can actually see through. Watch, if they step out there and make again what will be line of sight, he should turn. Yep, see? But if I do that, he should step away after a while. Yep. Now he's looked back again. What it is, it's line of sight. Technically, I'm going to just run past them. Get back into the base, because I want them to go away, so I'm going to recover the wood I just put down. But if you actually look at it, because it's supposedly breaking line of sight, take the gamble. Going to go out via this exit though, and hopefully he won't be there by the time we get there. But because it breaks line of sight, technically, because there's a block between me and them, they can't see me, ergo I'm not there. Can he move on? I think he's just stuck. This is a bad idea. Ow. I got all my wood I needed. Back in the building. I really hope they can't open doors. Anyway, back to Raymond's question. Yes, he can run again. The only thing is that generally in this country you don't, because the way our media can handle things, it's not pretty, let's put it that way. If he wanted to run again, he'd have to get back to leadership of the the Conservative Party, and one, I don't see that happening. It's just, it would be an unpopular move, and probably not a very bright move to make for the Conservatives to let him back in. And if they did decide to let him back in, the simple argument would be that if he's, again, the argument that would be put forward against is, why have you let this guy back in? Generally, when people get in this country, when they get beaten as, when they get deposed as Prime Minister, because we don't seem to have term limits as such kind of thing. As long as you keep winning, you can remain Prime Minister. But generally, it seems that after I've never heard of Prime Ministers doing like 10, 20, it seems that the parties can do multiple years, but generally you'll end up in a scandal or something will happen and you'll be deposed as party leader and therefore forced to resign as Prime Minister after 1, maybe 2 terms as Prime Minister. So I would say that the likelihood is that he could, but he wouldn't, because that's just not how things get done in our political system. Fly that keeps coming up to me and this is bugging me now. That helps. Right, gather the wood we got in the water now. Back to base. And count our losses, I think, really is the situation we put forward. You find cactus here. Hello, Luke. No. I have finished the house and I built a farm and I got a dog, but no, I haven't found cactus yet. We had to go exploring for cactus and we didn't find any. And the way we're going with coal, I think we're going to need more coal sooner rather than later. So I've also been told that I've got too many plans on the go, and ergo I should finish what I've started before I make any more plans. My next potential journey to find cactus is to head in that direction. Because in that direction or off in that direction, I'm fairly sure I saw cactus somewhere, but I think I died before I got it. Fuck, that bridge is huge. Yes! When I was playing Minecraft before with some friends, before you go friends, I didn't think you had any. I have a handful. I built up the farm on the server that we're playing on, and then I built a bridge from the house to the farm, so whether it was day or night, it didn't matter. You could get to the farm safely and back again. and because I didn't give myself enough necessary space on the mainland, I saw this nice bit of land over here to build the farm. My plan was to build, because originally I was going to build a tunnel, a bridge in that direction to connect up my mine to the house. That idea I well and truly just kicked into touch now. That's a rugby analogy for saying I'm not doing it, because the amount of glass that has gone into making this is beyond ridiculous, and I've not even made it yet over to the actual farm. We've still got all of that to go, and it's got to drop down a few layers as well. So it'll look great when it's finished, and I'll be proud of it. Well, proud of it up to the point where I go, right, done that, on to the next thing. No, I'm not carrying any more glass. We gather the wood we just dropped into the sea. Does wood sink this deep normally? Why did that wood sink and here, well, does it float so many blocks off the ground in the water? So if it's deep, it floats deeper? Or is it that the drowned have got magical powers and therefore can drag blocks deeper to lure you into the depths? Who knows? But yeah, that bridge is almost 3/4 of the way there now, I'd say. I've only had to destroy 3 islands worth of sand to get it that far. I have no more sand on me. Also, I don't know, Luke, if you've met him or not, but we have up here Jeff. Say hello to Jeff. That's just a kind of branded thing now for the Welsh shooters. Every dog I tame or find in a game gets named Jeff. I'm not sure I'd trust the Welsh shooters glass bridge if it was real. True. The duck doing is sitting there and whining. Oh. Right, while I'm sitting here, making rail. How much do you need to make rail? On a redstone? I don't know. No. Track? I've got no idea how to spell it. Redstone. Target, lightning rod. Oh, there are lightning rods in the game. Maybe my level's not high enough yet to see how to make rails. But the funny thing is you can make minecarts, but maybe you have to wait until you make a minecart, then it'll tell you how to make a rail. Unless I'm blind and I can't see rail on there somewhere. But I don't think I can see rails, and my eyesight's not that bad. Cake. No, I can't see rails on there. Which is going to make making a minecart thing a bit difficult. I tell you what we could do. Now I think about it. If we span that out a bit, the this, we could have the minecart be on here. Oh! Do you think if I kill him I get the gold armour? Well, I think we're going to find out anyway. I need a new sword before I do that. Probably would be advantageous to actually have a sword made of the proper material, but who needs proper material when you've got guts? The same guts that he wants to eat wherever he went. Did he? I think he fell on the floor. He's down there, isn't he? Yeah, he's down there. Okay. Well, we were going to get gold armour, but I'm not going down there to fight for it, so we'll go without. But yeah, if we make a... that's going to kind of ruin the whole aesthetic of that there. Thinking about setting up the rails to go to the top of this bit here. I suppose we could have it coming off the house. Just do, say, like that, and then so I know that mobs will be able to use this as a way to climb up, but I'm not really bothered by that. As long as if I spend most of my time at night, you know, far away from the house. So if I put that line along there, and then had only needs to be one line, so that goes down there, and then we just got to make a track over to the house or the mine over there, as and when we get the stuff to make them. So we won't bother with that for now. Actually, what we could do, build up to it, and then just put a thing across, a gate across for the time being. So we went from here, 1, 2. I know this will look aesthetically horrible, but please understand I'm doing it for a good reason. I set up far too far away. There. That work? Nah, now I'm too short. Now, how are you doing today, Luke, if you're still out there? That should be enough. Lo and behold, it won't be enough, but you can only find that out as you go along. You know what? That'll do. It's good. Just chilling, nice. That'll do. I can't be bothered to make that anymore. Just put that across for now. Right. Over there. And one over here. And now go to sleep. Right, so Oh, no, was there one downstairs then that had... I was waiting for it to be finished. Yes. There's nowhere near enough in there, and I'm fully aware of that. But I think we might at minimum be able to get close to it, and therefore I need to destroy a couple more islands to be anywhere near to being finished. We're in the final stretch. That's all I'm going to say. No, that's all we need. Because that will come across here. We'll start to think about descending as well. Well, there's a perfect point. So if this goes over by, let's say, 1. That work? One there, one there. Yes. Yes, it will work fine. One high will do, I think, for this. I hope it will do. Right, for now, to stop myself falling off the edges, I'm going to put these in and see how many more I'm going to need, because I don't think I've got enough. I don't think we need it to be a high gated community. This is just a fence to stop me walking over the edge. No, to stop me jumping over the edge. Oh, we might be a bit closer than I thought for this to actually fit. That was going to be a lot easier to do. So maybe this edge I'll make higher. Just there, just to stop myself from accidentally pole vaulting over the edge to a very unfortunate fate. Well, a dive into the sea, but that could be far, far worse than originally imagined. We're going to make it back? Well, that ruins that. Oh, and we have glass panes to spare. I think 1 block high is good enough. It's just for aesthetic reasons. Again, I don't anticipate having to jump over at any point, but you never know. Right, so how many blocks up do this have to go? So that's 1. I have to go an extra 1 anyway. There'll be 2 more has to go up. So that's 2 anyway. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to go 8 up. No, I'm going to have to line this up right. So here, it's going to have to be where some of it starts. Alright. Broken leg, but that's okay. While we're here, let's actually use our eggs and make sure we see if we actually get any chickens. Nope, nope. Oops, sorry. Sorry. We got 2. Two from about 16. That is a chance. That is legitimately a chance of 1 in 8. I nearly shot one to death with an egg, but I think he hit both of them and killed him with an egg. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 1 short, I think. I need 16. I wonder if they'll ever bring banisters to Minecraft, which is basically just staircase but going up. You know, these things were going up. Actually, that would save us on wood, wouldn't it? Does it really matter if it saves on wood? Another broken leg incoming. Not really. Oh. Actually, yes, it would. Right, how's this work? So it just goes up 1, so block with there, and block with there. No, that's not right. I've screwed up then. What have I done? Oh, I've not gone up 1. You have not done that. Sorry, I'm having a lapse at the moment. Still got mutton on me. Fine. Right, and this time, remember what you're doing, and don't screw it up again. So it goes up, up, wood there, no, 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 what have I done? Oh, I see what I've done again. Think, because there's wood there, there's wood there, there, then there, there. So nearly done. So that now needs one there, one there. Yeah, put those on. Those on. Yeah. Oh. I need more torches as well, so I need more coal. Yeah, I'm still going to do the jump puzzle bit. Please don't put a potion of hurting up on me. Oh, I don't know where the witch went, but she's gone. Stop treading on the farm! Did I actually ever go there, pick the bit up? No, because it's completely grown over. Right. I need seeds. And I don't need stairs. Don't need gates. Don't really need anything else from there, do I? No. But I can drop off. Don't really need to carry. Don't need leaflets for definite. Don't need glass panes in the moment. I don't really need the arrow I'm carrying. And I have no real use of trapdoors. I'm getting any more. I'm going to get some more coal. Oops. That should be enough. Right. Waiting on stuff to be done. Take a punt that none of it's done. Oh. Am I waiting on myself to make another Yes, I am. Oh, fuck. Well, it's a jump scare if I've ever seen one. I forgot, when you put an overhang in, mobs that require daylight, burn in daylight, are gonna hide in that overhang to stop themselves burning in the sun. Like Mr. Skeleton over there. Didn't think of that. Ow. I don't know why I jumped there. Ow. Right. Anyway, that's all good to go. So the greenhouse is done. If only you could use gas planes in a horizontal direction, because it would really, really be nice if you could layer it flat, like a proper Are they probably grown yet? Or are they still babies? They're still babies. Okay, we can't do anything with them for the time being. Hang on. Oh, oh. Right. Carry on. So we need to go up one more. That's a jump down, okay, so... Hang on! That's a jump down. That's only one block down though, I think. So yeah, we've got to go up one more. We've done my maths right. If I haven't, all I've got to do is come back and do this bit again, so it's not at the end of the world stuff if I've got it wrong. Where'd that go? Where did... Did that fall down there? Yeah, I can see it now. Am I carrying a shovel? No, I broke them all. Right. Let's make a shovel. Probably 3. No, let's have a panic attack and put down a load of planks we don't need. Right. I also got to put, I think I can get away without needing to put so many up there right now. So 1, 2. Actually, keep that for now. Take those away. Put one of those in there. And one more each in there. One of them. One of them. And one of them. Right, let's go destroy another island. So, I personally don't think we're going to get any much more done today. So, thank you for everyone who did turn up. We're going to go until we get the walkway built. Oh, there we go. But once we've got the walkway built, I think we'll call it quits for today. Programming will be slightly different tomorrow. For example, it'll be earlier in the day. Oh, coal down there. I don't desperately need coal right this second, but going down there for coal will be quite handy. Also, Look how deep this is in places down here. Ow. I think we might be exploring this sometime soon as well. Oh, you want to climb this, so you get in it and climb up it. And there's a shipwreck over there, I'm fairly certain. Or some kind of obsidian portal that was built before there was a tsunami, I guess. What is this? Out before we drown. Swim for the surface. Right, well, we nearly drowned in there. Okay, I'm going to sound extremely set on my ways, I'm about to say. Who decided that Minecraft needed the seas to be filled with more stuff and then went, temples, yeah, that's what we need. They just see stuff in, like, stuff made in Yeti images, or Getty images, not Yeti images, Getty images, and go, why don't we do that in our game? Right. What happened? What? My lack of health? I saw an underwater temple, forgot air was a priority, nearly drowned. But in alternatives, you get to watch me digging sand again. You clicked the wrong stream, but you click on mine by mistake. Oh, thank you for joining by mistake. I think what I'll do whenever I do this again, if I do the vertical stream kind of thing, I'll put it at the front. It's a vertical stream, so people can identify easier which one is vertical and which one is the regular one. Yeah. Alright, let's get home before someone shoots us or explodes next to us and we die. Which includes not falling down that sodding ravine. Right, home and quick. Uh-oh. The moon's coming up, which means that zombies will spawn soon. Well, mobs in general will spawn soon. And I think I've got enough wheat to make bread. Well, I'm holding off on making bread because I want to get more stuff to attract farmed animals' attention. And I just realised that's a stupid decision because I'm holding on to stuff to make bread when I'm growing wheat. So effectively, I'm not going to do this. Instead, what I'm going to do is something equally as stupid. I'm going to hold on to food. Oh, here comes death. Oh, we're not dead yet. That. Before we too much higher. Oh. Yeah, time to run some oddity-sized spiders. And figure out why on earth I've not done this right. There we go. Nearly walked off the edge, which would have been my death. Okay, lovely. No. Why don't we put these, instead of on the walkway, if they sit on top of there, just do that. That is a lot of mobs outside my house. I mean, I'm going to be very careful when I get nearer to my house. You can't see me. You can't see? That you're trying to find a way up here, which without your use of arms, you won't be able to. Click Discord at your own risk. Okay. Sounds concerning. So you know what I was talking about. Okay. Talks like an average teenager. Alright, let's sit down, rest our weary bones. Let's try and heal from our near-death experience. Where's the wheat I had? 14 wheat. So if it's going to be only one like that, we'll take it with us. There. Before we die, let's eat the bread. Don't need any more of that. Don't need that. Don't need that for now either. Right. Yeah, so got the seeds on me. Right, what was I doing? Does this work? Worked before? Ah, well, clearly it works because they're paying attention to it. Let's escape. Firstly, where's the egg gone? There's the egg. That didn't work. Now, I'm no vet. But I don't think that's how chickens are made. I should have censored that as well, shouldn't I? Don't is a holiday / vacation. What do you mean? I'm on vacation right now. In my mind. Raymond, I just checked Discord. I hate you. Really? Firstly, they're not the size of the spiders in Minecraft. Secondly, thank you for the nightmares tonight. What was I expecting? I already know how sodding massive spiders can be in Australia. Why was I expecting them to be moderate? I feel like I jumped in and fell into my own trap of what scares me and what doesn't. I did ask what they look like, and they look like just larger than usual wolf spiders. Also, where do you recommend I go on vacation then, Raymond? I know where there's also some coal to mine, so I'm just going to go mine that now as well. What am I doing now? I need that. There you go. Put these up there. Right. Anywho, they're saying that that one of them. Do you know what? Why am I asking questions to something I don't want to know the answer to? I don't want to know if they can open up doors or not. As far as I'm concerned, if they're anything like the spiders in Skyrim, then they can jump down out of caves in falls that for other things would break their legs, but apparently for spiders can just land gracefully on the thing and scare the ever-loving daylights out of me, leaving me scared about getting out of the bed for fear that one of those spiders might be hiding under it. And I sleep. The bedding I've got, the bed itself is like 3 foot. It's like 4 inches off the grid. Has like a ground clearance of 4 inches. It's on wheels. It's not on bed posts. So how something that massive would get under there, I don't know. So no, I'm good not knowing, actually, Raymond. I'm sorry for my perceived ignorance, but I don't want to know. It could be fascinating information, but I unfortunately will not be hearing about it. That sounds like me. That sounds like me and cats. Sometimes some cats can get you off guard. Yeah. That's more when the cat is deciding that the area you're in is the area it wants to be in, and that claws have become a valuable asset. Or my favourite, 2 cats passing each other at 4 in the morning, in the middle of, when it's still pitch black outside, and deciding that they have to fight about it in some kind of mega doomsday-esque style battle, and scream at the top of their lungs for a solid 10 minutes straight to remind the whole street that they're fighting. And I tell you, what I'm saying is probably the most obvious information you ever heard. Cats are less scary than spiders. Unless you're allergic to cats, and I mean deathly allergic to cats, in which case probably, yeah, cats are scarier than spiders. Oh. And they got zoomies, you're not expecting it. Yeah. True. Irrespective, give me a cat with zoomies any day over a giant spider. Is that lapis there? Oh, that is lapis there. When they dart out in front of you crossing the street. The ones around here don't do that. I've only had one of them decide at halfway across my walk, my knees suddenly became a public enemy. And another one that will come out and walk between my legs and then stop me from walking home, adding 10 extra minutes onto any journey I want to do because I have to stop so it can rub itself against my trouser legs. And I've discovered that it's only my work trousers. The texture of my work trousers must be scratchy on the outside or something, or feel good, because the cat will stop, rub itself against my trouser leg. But if I go down around there in my standard boring standard civilian clothing, that's the best way to describe it, my non-work clothes, let's say, it will just pretend I don't exist because I'm not wearing the scratchy stuff. Right, good haul of coal, let's get home. Or fall in a pit and not be able to get back out again. What's that noise? What is that? Oh. Baby zombie. What do you say? Snakes scare me too because they play dead and then they suddenly move. Snakes are interesting creatures. I'm not the biggest fan of snakes. But they're not terrible creatures. You just got to leave snakes alone. I think that's the big thing a lot of people forget. Snakes don't have a natural reason to attack a human. So if a snake is attacking a human, generally, what's a human done to hurt the snake? I don't know snakes. I don't think I know any of any snakes that find humans that much of a threat that they would attack a human. Just don't piss off a rattlesnake. Well, a rattlesnake, yeah, I'm not saying they will always give you a warning, because sometimes they won't. But rattlesnakes have a rattle for a reason. When it starts rattling that rattle, it's giving you a warning. Again, most creatures when they hunt don't rattle or don't make any noise. It's like again why highly toxic animals are different, poisonous creatures are often brightly coloured. It's just a little subtle reminder of I'm poisonous, I'm dangerous. He's drawing to attack, isn't he? Yeah, he's drawing to attack. They're both drawing to attack. They're all closing in. Right then, let's not go down there. Or down there for the sake of argument. Yeah, again, it's when people, go about these creatures just bit them out of the blue and you're thinking, well, did you pick it up? Did you do anything that would irritate the animal? For example, I'm not going to say too much because cottonmouth snakes are interesting. You're going to have to remind me about cottonmouth snakes because they sound familiar, but I don't know if that's just because... Oh, hello. Could you fall in the hole for me, please? Down there. Okay. Oh, that makes entry a bit easier. Not massively easier though, so cheers. Aha! There we go. I haven't got any torches, so I can't really go down there to have a look. That'll do. So when you start hearing the hissing noise right behind us. But as I was saying, like with poisonous creatures kind of thing, most of them are very brightly coloured because they want to give the warning to everything, including predators that could hurt them. Because again, most venomous creatures aren't huge. Stuff that's specialised in size generally have gone for size and power. And so they're not really interested in the whole game of poison, or anything like that. For example, constrictors. Going back to snakes, constrictors don't have... Cheers. If I find any more spiders in that mix, Raymond. They are an interesting looking shape. Where's that fly that keeps buzzing around me? Go away. Hi, pig. Right, I'm good with getting out of here now. I've gone down as much as I can, found what I wanted. Let's just move on. See if we can find any coal that isn't too far away or too hard to get to. What have we got now? 610. So we're not doing too bad. True. They are much more dully coloured than most venomous snakes. I've forgotten what they're called now, but there's another snake that, thinking about it, in its habitat, it's also the same colour. It's a viper of some kind, and I can't remember which kind of viper it is. But the point I'm making is that, again, generally with stuff that's poisonous or dangerous, they'll give you a warning. Now, I don't know with cottonmouth snakes if they will or not. I think don't cottonmouth snakes usually kill a lot of people? Because, again, some of those they do hunt with their venom kind of thing, and so they generally will want to blend in a bit more. I don't want to say dust viper because I don't think that's true, but there's a viper of some variety. Oh, that was close. More coal? No more coal. Oops. Oh, we've got just enough time, I think, to get over to that section over there and get that coal I can see right in front of my eyes. And iron! It's worth it. I think the thing I think of is poison dart frogs. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking of. But then you get, again, I've forgotten what it is, because is it coral snakes? Because there's one snake that is highly poisonous, and it's got a pattern. I think it's got, no, it hasn't got the yellow on it. I think it's some kind of milk snake, and it uses the pattern of the far more dangerous snake, to go, oh look, I'm a threat kind of thing. Don't try getting near me because I'm poisonous and I'm dangerous and I'll eat you. I'll poison you. Venom's not poison. I'll use my venom and you'll be hurt really, really badly, or you'll die. And in reality, it's got no venom, it's not dangerous at all. It's just pretending. That fly is really getting my nerves now. It keeps crashing into my head. That was a very quick scan, because the sun isn't going to stay out much longer. My best guess, I think, if we want to find cats, is to head off in that direction and look where all the trees are, because that seems to be where cats like to hang out. Oh, fallen down. There we go. Ah, there we go. And more coal there as well. Oh, we know where to go for coal in the future. Near that. Why would you fight a cat? Did I say I would fight a cat? I thought I said I'd find a cat. The best way to find a cat is to go where there's a lot of trees. I didn't say fight a cat. I am getting tired. I didn't mean to say fight a cat. There we go. This is riveting gameplay here, watching an arrow fill up and a number change. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can finish this up, and if we can, I'm then going to call it. If we can't, I'm still going to call it, because I want to get at least 5 hours sleep. Good thing is, that's all growing down there. Just realised, I've put those glass panes back. Gonna need them in a minute. I have a horrible feeling this isn't enough. Oh, that would be why that looked wrong. That's a real irritant. Please be in. No! Ow, ow. Excuse me, fishies. Ow! Right. That's embarrassing. I hope nobody was there to see that. Got to hit shift. Ended up falling off, getting nearly firing squadded by the skeletons, and then nearly eaten by a zombie that climbed out the other side. That was embarrassing. Right, if anyone's out there, and I hope I can trust you guys, if anyone wants to ask why we're back at the house so quickly, we definitely just jumped off to go and pick up some kit. Oh, well, the sun appears to be coming up, which means we've been doing this for a very long time. And I just realised we're off slightly. It's fine. I can shift the whole thing one block to the left. Right. Well, that tiny zombie appears to become It'd make his best interest to become drowned. He can work from here. This will work. So this skeleton this thing shoots me off of here and then back at square one really. Alright, what time is it now? 2:20. I wanted to be in bed at least 20 minutes ago. I know it's holding me here, but I won't sleep if I don't get this done. Alright, I think we've got enough. That fly is really annoying now. Please be enough. Hi, spider. Again, it's not that scary, the Minecraft spider. Because it's, again, not technically a spider. It's only got 6 legs. It's not got 8. Any box of wood in here? No, but there's a lot of goodies down there. And a zombie drowned. So, let's not spend too long in the water down there. There we go. Right. So we only have to knock down one side. The other side can stay where it is because it's in the right space. Should put one there. Right. Why? Yeah, that's right. Perfect. Oh. Am I carrying any more? No, of course I'm not. I can make enough. Ow. There we go. That should be enough. Nope. You know what, we'll carry on building from the gantry. Actually, there's a couple of templates on it. Cool. Hang on. Why did I... 2 seconds. As you say, this definitely won't blow your PC. Now, how much do I trust Luke? I'm going to be short again, aren't I? How short am I? This way. We'll go back into base. Build up a little bit more. Gotta get there before the creeper gets there. Once we've got this sorted, I'm going to go to bed because I've hit my limit, I think, for today. At least guys will survive the lightning strike. True. Let's put the 64 set of glass in there. Alright. I was going to say, if sand is hit, doesn't it turn it to glass if there's a lightning strike? would make sense. Yeah. Oh, missed. That's a stupid question to ask. Can mobs spawn on glass? Oh, wrong one. Don't know actually. I don't know because it's dark, but nothing spawned up here. I've said it now. That's like it's almost in darkness. The glass is a weird block though. Yeah, I'm wondering. Well, if I am, it goes behind me. If it's lit up, they can't for sure though. Yeah, that's what my thinking is. There we go. Those beneath us. Yes, that's right. There we go. I wonder if I put that there. No, it won't. Alright, job's done. Homeward bound. So yeah, next time I play Minecraft, I've just got to do tunnel to the mine, gather more coal and iron, and build the farm up, and then eventually get around to finding a cat and cactus. I was planning to mod it with you at some point. Maybe we can drag Chris into it for the lols. Yeah, I'm up for that. Put it this way. Unless things change, just hit me up on Discord with if you've got a rough plan, and we'll go with it. Anyway, on that note, before I go off to do something else, get stuck in that, and it's 4 o'clock again before I go to bed, I'm going to go now. So thank you to everyone who did turn up. I've just noticed, well, I usually say I want about 2 to 2.5 hours. I think the last couple of nights I've been doing 3 hours plus for Minecraft, so oh hello. And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Good night, and see you guys tomorrow. We'll be starting a bit earlier tomorrow, and I don't know if we'll be going on as late. We shall see. Anyway, take care. Ta-da.